heute noch da hinten war. Da war das noch gar nicht, die Zeit war gar nicht geboten. Ja, das wollte ich auch.
Barcelona, you're heavy on my heart. Sunburned shoulders, painted in bars. Daylight goodbyes, cheek to cheek. Pretty people sat out in the streets. I think I'm gonna stay in Barcelona, babe. Something tells me I won't be coming home. Maybe I might be better off alone. Think I'm gonna stay, sheltered from the rain in Barcelona, babe. Think I'm gonna stay in Barcelona, babe. Something tells me I won't be coming home. Maybe I might be better off alone. Stay sheltered from the rain in Barcelona, babe. Think I'm gonna stay in Barcelona, babe. Something tells me I won't be coming home. Maybe I might be better off alone. Stay sheltered from the rain in Barcelona, babe.
overdressed.
Your hands are cold, I think. Your blood doesn't flow. There was a scaffolding until last week, so I was
But I
looking
mean,
for the scaffolding.
if you didn't know, this means there's there. Because
Student behind that. Hello, can I get one honey burger and one bowl with like lemon beef gyro and
where are we sitting? Which bench are we to?
Maximum
To
Fisher
Pop
or-
with Love,
with
lifelong New Yorker. There's not even a
Whoa,
name.
almost 100.
Wow.
Be careful with your
I think
pants, huh? You didn't ask me for the sauce, I guess. Here's the burger.
And that's for you. You feel like having some American food?
No, I'm usually gonna get the basic.
This is massive. Every time I come here, I've always found that.
Yeah, watch out for your balance.
I also like it because it comes with rice.
Yes.
It was a mistake to wear white pants.
What?
I don't know what I was
spicy
thinking.
Sauce. If you put the spicy sauce, definitely. There is
Oh yeah, I
okay.
can have some spicy sauce.
You sure?
Yeah.
Try it without, then you add.
Put it in the bowl. But it's smart, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's much easier to eat it.
What's missing is napkin though.
Oh yeah, I've got some napkins. It's so warm today. are you?
Good, how are you?
Thank you.
Take the 40 minutes to lunch. Yeah.
Comes from an incredible knowledge that she heard was at 40 acres and meters, which is what you're seeing. You have to appreciate that we have to take a moment just to appreciate the level of complexity of labor.
Hello.
Hi.
For cafe? Welcome. Cafe. Hello, welcome. Good morning. Special form.
Bathroom is this way. Bathroom is back that way to the left.
But wait, you want to check the time?